Welcome to the tribe. By the end of the video, I hope you all subscribe. Now we're gonna get into what everybody is talking about. Did Trey get his abs done, or I like to say, did Drake get a male version of a BBL? So everybody's talking about it, and I'm gonna weigh in on it. So let's get into this. So we're gonna start off with Drake posting this one photo and looking at it though, y'all. So the first thing that I want to say is, okay, by you taking a photo showing your abs, why do you have all of these bottles of liquor around? So number one, that right there shows that, okay, something is fishy right here. You're showing your abs with all this liquor. So okay, so this, and then what people don't know is when your body has alcohol in your system, your body treats alcohol like a poison. So that's the last thing you want to do is have alcohol in your system. I'm talking about having abs. So definitely, so this is so suspect right here. And let's get into it though. So just looking at the photo, I noticed certain things about it. Like this one spot by right here, it looks like he has like an opening, like something right here is not right. So that's the first thing that I noticed that's suspect. And then it's like he has like no kind of other, like no kind of traps or no type of bicep or tricep definition. I don't see any of that. But the first red flag, y'all, is all that liquor. So I say that that's the main giveaway. And what people don't realize is getting abs is basically, I mean just getting fit period is a 24-hour commitment. You have to get a certain amount of sleep. And really, it comes down to you having your habits in order. You're having your nutrition right, your habits in order. So that's what it comes down to. So definitely, and Drake, he's the kind of guy that, okay, just I can see him getting some work done, which is funny because usually you don't see guys getting work done. I know that the other guy, he had some work done. He had his abs done. Let's see, he's the only one that I know. What's the guy name? I mean, he's the first guy I seen that had it done was Bandman Kevo, and I actually met him when I was in Miami coming back to Chicago since he's also from Chicago. But yeah, so just definitely just that right here is definitely the dead giveaway. And I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. It looks, but especially right here. So this gives away everything. This gives it away, and like no type of really structure in his traps. I don't see nothing, arms, nothing. But this gave it away, y'all, right here. But yeah, just not. And then let's look at a photo of Drake that he went and had before, which to me, him right here. Okay, look at him right here. So him right here, even though I would say that this looks more believable. So I mean, his stomach basically matches his arms and his chest and everything else though, and it basically matches his body. So this photo looks more believable. So yeah, so that's like the whole thing because you have to go and be dedicated. So abs is something that you can't really bullshit. I mean, a person's stomach really shows how they're living. It shows what they what's important to them. It shows really everything because a lot of people want to look good and then they want to get results overnight. So I can see Drake doing this though. Like I said, yeah, I don't train so many people, which I mean, I mainly train women, but I can train men well. But definitely, y'all, it's just that this to me looks better because it's believable. Because and like how we're gonna get into how do you get your abs to get more blockier. So you can do it a few different ways. So definitely you have to be at a lean enough body fat percentage. I say right here, he looks like he's probably around maybe about 20%, 22%. I would say somewhere around there. That's why I would say that he looks like he's around that body fat percentage. So, okay, so this he's out there, he's not obese, But yeah, now I'm gonna give you all an example. Like this is me right here. So, in this photo that I took Monday, Monday, I was at 16% body fat Monday. And then yes, and even though right now I'm in the in the in the beginning of the week, my body fat percentage was more higher. Now, you see, now today it's at 15%. I lost about what I don't know, about 6.5 pounds this week, and I've been just bulking it down and toning up, But yeah, it's like to get your abs more blocked here like this though, you have to be leaning up, and then still, even if you're not as lean, if you actually have if you actually did weighted ab exercises, and then that will get your abs to get deeper and blockier. So for a long time, for years, I actually did weighted ab exercises. So one of my favorites before that I would do would be having a bench, and then I'll have it somewhere to put my feet under something, and then I would go and have a big exercise ball, and then I will have some dumbbell. I'll have like a dumbbell, like a bigger dumbbell, like a 65-pound dumbbell. Sometimes I will even use a 70. No. Sometimes I would even use a 95-pound dumbbell, and I would do crunches with the dumbbell and the ball. So the ball was really good to help you get more range of motion, to really, really stretch the abs out. And then like the ball would help it where you can get your abs more defined and blockier, because you get more range of motion by you being able to stretch it more out with the ball. So here I'm actually using my level 3 ankle band. So I'm walking in place, I walk in place with the ankle bands. So that's actually really good for working the abs and also working my obliques. And then this is also the other thing too, is like for the most part, nobody abs is like perfectly straight. So some people abs like me, mine, one side of it is a little higher than the other, and then also even your obliques. So your obliques do not work going up and down. So they work by twisting your upper body or twisting your lower body. So that's how they work. You see that? You see that though? So yeah, so you see, okay, even though I'm not at like 12% body fat or 13%, I still have enough muscle. I still got the muscles in my chest that shows a lot, in the shoulders. I got some in the arm, but I would say my biggest strength or strongest muscles are definitely my abs, my chest, and my back. So now I'm putting more of a priority to work on getting my arms to get more bigger. So now that's what I'm working on this summer, is working on that though, and still me just keeping my body fat percentage lower. But yeah, but you see y'all, so everything is pretty much matching up, and that's what you want, and that's how you can tell. So yes, but it's all about making everything match up, and then you have to make that commitment. So a lot of times these people out there, especially now, Drake, he's traveling here, he's doing there, he's eating out, he's banging all these women. So yeah, so he's not like that dedicated like that. So that's why it's easy for him, somebody like Drake, to go and just get some surgery. And then also the other thing is too, is if one of the simplest ways that you can get your abs to pop is by you actually, having certain foods that you eat, and then you're prepping your meals, and then the easiest way is to just eat the same thing. Like myself, I got it right here. This is my favorite protein bar. This is by Lenny and Larry's. This has 24 grams of protein. This has 44 carbs, but it has 10 grams of fiber and 12 grams of sugar. So this is actually good, and it has 10 grams of fat. So by it having 24 grams of protein and 10 grams of fiber, it has, I mean, it has enough. So it has enough. So definitely that's what you want. And then also I like it that it's made from plants, even though protein bars are still processed, but yeah, but this is still a healthier option. So I like to have, I like it because it's so simple that I have this and also a protein shake in the morning, so I don't have to think about it. So one thing that that people mess up on, they want to have a fit body, is they want to always eat something new. And it just in the beginning, if you're really, really trying to get amazing results, you want to keep it simple as possible. I teach my clients this all the time. You want to use the SMART method when making achievable goals. So SMART, it has to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So that's the SMART method. So most people, that's their problem, is like how they don't set realistic goals. So it's a 24-hour commitment, just like how most people don't even track their macros and calories, and then wonder, man, why is my body not changing? Well, it's not changing because you're not doing, you don't have enough healthy, fit people habits. You have more overweight, fat people habits. So we got to start from somewhere. But my whole thing is to tell you all the truth. So definitely, Drake, yeah. So he had some work done. So it just said, yeah, it was weird how he had that one opening spot right there. So yeah, but definitely, this is definitely one of my favorite ways to work the abs and the obliques. And then the faster that I go, which also too with the ankle bands, I actually like to walk with the ankle band too. Just walking on the treadmill, I just don't have the speed as high, and it works the abs even more. So yeah, so definitely, actually, I got to do a recent video too. So this was Monday, but yeah, just that when you have deeper abs, you can have a higher body fat percentage, and then and it'll still show. So yeah, but that comes from years and years of me actually doing ab work and me doing different type of things. So I still have the strength, and then the size is still there, and then it still is deep. But yeah, but you want to go and work on getting a certain amount of steps in per day. You want to track your macros and calories. You want to just keep it simple. So once again, y'all, so you do not have to have surgery. All you gotta do is have the right structure, the right system, and keeping it simple. You can have amazing looking abs just like that. And if you would like help with getting me to help you, you can go and book a figure it out session. You can go and book that. Or if you just want to have me to train you, we can get right into it. You can go and fill out my application, and I will review your application, and we'll see if my program is a good fit for you. Or if you want to buy your ankle band that I'm using right here, you can click that in the description. So all right, y'all. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. And remember, you are not your past, and you are stronger than you think, and you are loved. I love you, and I see you all next time.